Hello, welcome back to Before OmegaCo with me, SimCity Brian.
And Yuttho?
And we have a special guest today, Max. Sorry that Konrad is not with us at the moment, but Max is filling in.
Good afternoon, everyone.
And Max, we found him through Sim Nation, who um, contributes quite a bit.
I do. I ask questions, post new stuff.
In my city, I'm actually going to finish up in this episode with any of my building, and actually going to move since I got more money. I'm gonna move some stuff around. Oh, actually, I should say that my city looks a lot different than episode 8. I had actually went in and rebuilt my city and recorded it. I was going to do a time lapse, but that recording is history, so we
Oh,
missed an episode.
that sucks.
And I'm gonna turn on exporting metal to the arcology as well.
Okay. Yeah, it's like 75% done. So now I'm going to resume finishing my road network here.
And I'm going to destroy a lot of my buildings to move City Hall and my um, streetcar tracks around. So it'd be an expensive remodel. Let me make sure what I'm bulldozing. 2 TV factories and 2 processor factories.
You said something about changing the skyline of the big buildings.
You're referring to me, Max?
Yeah, I'm referring to you.
Yes. I may not, because I know earlier I had some tall buildings kind of getting in the way, but I'd actually changed some of those, and they're a little bit lower now, and I could see Yuttho City in the background. And Max, I'm not sure if you've experienced, visiting other cities or not, but um, if we're making changes, you'll actually have to go out and come back in to see what we've done.
Oh, yeah, he's visiting our city. So he has to log out and stuff.
I'm looking at your city right now, Brian.
Okay. And if you've already been in here, you're not actually seeing what I'm doing.
No, too bad I'm not.
Try to extend this or finish this streetcar rail.
That's what I'm doing, is adding more streetcars tracks.
Wait, you said you're going to do streetcars or you're just using them as sidewalks?
Well, I'm actually going to do both now. The main highway that goes into my city, it's going to be streetcars.
Oh, okay.
But the tracks I've already put in will stay the same. I'm hoping that will help traffic some. Most of the time when I'm building, usually I do well with traffic, but for some reason, this city hasn't been so easy.
And the Great Works is not even done yet. I don't know what could be contributing to it.
Let's see how. Oh, actually, I'm paused, so I'm not sending anything over to it because I destroy my city hall, which I'm not too much worried because you have a city hall.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't have all the add-ons, but
Do
it's
you have
enough.
utilities?
Yeah. With these trade cities, utilities is like the most important one.
You were creating a arcology, right?
That is correct.
How are you gonna handle the traffic coming from the arcology to work in your cities?
The traffic coming from the arcology is not as bad after it's built, or at least not in my experience, as it is when you're building for some reason.
Okay.
I forgot what I bulldozed. Let's see, I have smelters, I have refineries, processors. That's what I got to build. And hopefully everything will fit the way I need it to fit. I should have taken a screenshot.
So how's your Sunday? You're enjoying the cooler weather, Brian?
Um, Somewhat. I mean, it's a little more cooler out than what I like it, but it's
Oh,
okay. How about yourself? Because I know you're in Florida. It's a little warmer than it is here mostly.
yeah, it's cool, mostly cool in the mornings, but even though the afternoon it gets hot again, it's not as hot as it is in the summertime, where it kills you like a dog, or I don't know.
Kills you like a dog.
I don't know. I was just saying something.
Oh, wait a minute. I didn't destroy my city hall yet, but that's coming. I was going to, and I wanted to ask.
Guess I'm gonna destroy this road.
Yeah, I wish it was real time where Max can actually see what we're doing.
Oh yeah,
I'm
much
I'm
more
just
interesting.
switching out, switching back in. I can see some of the progress Yuttho has made on the rails.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I could live stream if that would be beneficial.
It'll just be 10-second lag.
It's that's better than the lag we're having right now. I think I'm
Um,
behind like 5 to 10 minutes, maybe.
oh really? When you refresh into our cities?
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Well, let me open up the streaming software.
so, did you learn anything new in the Before OmegaCo series, Max? Like the use of the oil roads and Brian um, explained, and testing out new concepts like streetcar rails as sidewalks.
Yes, I did actually. That was a very smart idea about the sidewalks, because it would be it's easier for them to just walk to the streetcars and then use the streetcars to get to their work.
Yeah,
It reduces traffic a lot.
I wish I could say that was my idea, but it wasn't.
yeah. It's Monte from SimNation, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
And the trick with the dirt roads I've already seen in the Skies videos, actually,
Oh, okay.
about half a year ago, a couple of months ago.
Dang, it's been that long.
He stole that idea from me.
He did.
No, he didn't.
Oh, really?
I wanted to think so, though. Since we've already got the TVs over to the arcology, there's no reason for me to build two of these. So I just spent a lot of money that I'm bulldozing to kind of change positions. Wish I could just pick up a building and just twist it around.
Oops.
Well, that would be a great idea, but is it realistic to using?
No. No, it's not realistic.
Because I think that's one of the things the developers are thinking about as well. Is it realistic or not?
Okay, I added a train station and streetcar depot. Now I just gotta add the stations.
Okay, this will be a little trickier than I thought, actually moving this around the city hall and the streetcar depot because of where I got the tunnel.
Where do you want to place your city hall then?
Where the streetcar is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've got this streaming now, so you should be able to see it if you have multiple monitors.
I am watching it right now.
Okay, good.
Cool.
You are removing the streetcar now.
Oh yeah, he still has to jump into my city to look what I'm doing. I forgot.
I can open your stream as well. Let's see.
Too bad the streetcar track won't go everywhere in town, but I tried.
Yeah, I've got a tunnel that has my streetcar tracks, and I don't really think I need them to go over that way anymore. So I guess I can remove that tunnel. For those who do not know, Max and I will be starting a new series between the two of us where I will build on a live stream and he will ask questions and tell me exactly how to build whatever city it will be. I look forward to that.
So do I.
Everybody will be learning new things. Okay. Yeah, my train station is operational, but I still want to extend my streetcar stuff.
I guess I need to hurry up and build my city hall back so I can turn it back on. So I'm still paused on my game.
Oh. What are you missing in your thing?
You know what? I forgot to look what attachments I had on it. Well, I know I had utilities, and you had utilities, and I'm not sure what the other one was.
I forgot what I was going to do in this city. I mean, I got the streetcars, I got the neighborhood or residential area covered, I think. You wanted to do something else, but I forgot.
Okay, I got utilities back down again. Maybe I had tourism down. Actually, that's Department of Safety I just put down. And I did have utilities down. Might as well put tourism down as well.
Oh, whoops.
So I got City Hall back. I can unpause again.
Oh yeah, I should be sending the...
Metal.
Yeah. Hold on.
It's been a while since I played. I think I'm importing metal. Or maybe I'm still manufacturing. Yeah, I'm still manufacturing.
Okay.
Did you guys actually agree on who's gonna build what part of City Hall? Or are you just building every part?
Well, we did not make that distinction to begin with, which was kind of a mistake. And you have to watch Yuttho's, what episode was it? 7, Yuttho?
Oh, what for?
We were all
Oh,
for where you kind of destroyed your city.
yeah, I think so.
Yeah, we were all mooching off of the city hall that Yuto had in his city, and he decided to bulldoze everything, and it kind of shut us off.
Yeah, I've seen that one. I've seen that one. That's the only downside of having one
Multiplayer.
city carrying you with all the city hall
Yeah,
attachments.
have a backup.
Yeah, my city's pretty polluted up here with the ground.
Wait for the ground scrubbers.
Yes.
Is that one of your ideas as well? Just to continue this city and use the ground scrubbers to make it clean again?
Actually, a lot of my cities that I build, once they're done, I rarely ever go back to them.
Oh, but
So I may not.
since this is a mega co, should we use these cities again when Cities of Tomorrow come out?
Actually, somebody else had posted on SimNation about that, and I thought, yeah, that's a pretty good idea. Maybe going back to some of your older cities and um, rebuilding with Cities of Tomorrow pack. So I may come back here and may go back to a lot of my other
I don't
cities.
know where I would put a mega tower at though. Yeah, well, this city in particular, like, I pretty much use all the space. But yeah,
You
it
can
would be
build
interesting.
a residential tower in the residential area.
Yeah, just destroy some of the roads there, make space for a mega tower. People are dying all around us. Well, there's a hospital across the highway there.
I'm not really sure on how big the Omega towers will be. Actually, are they like one block, one normal
Uh,
block?
We don't really know. I guess we'll find out when the game comes out or the expansion pack comes out.
yeah.
Hmm.
Did they show a video of them? Yeah, they did show a video, but they didn't show a video of them plopping down mega towers or anything. But
No, they
the
didn't.
developers, but they just did a quick overview. But
I just plopped a mayor's mansion. I might as well have me a nice house since I have $14 million of simoleons.
well, my city's like almost 5 green hats. But I don't have that much people in my city anyway. Oh yeah, let me diagnose this traffic.
For me, it says you have 105,000 people in your city at this time.
Who?
Is that correct, Yuto?
Wait, what? 5,000?
105,000 people.
No, well now it's 1,000 or 100,000 and 9,000 people. Or
Oh, okay,
That's pretty close.
it's
yeah,
pretty close. Yeah, it's going up quickly because you just demolished part of your
yeah.
residential.
This-
Oh,
that-
I demolished my hospital. I forgot to put it back. Better do that now.
this
I hope
sucks.
you're not borrowing some of his medical care, Yuto, because that might be the reason why people around you are dying.
I still have a clinic in my city, so I wasn't completely without health care.
God dang it! Can't build this thing. Road grade too steep. Well, if I had terraforming, it wouldn't be too steep. Huh. That's ugly, but whatever.
I'm glad you researched a lot of stuff because I'm able to put some things on my hospital that I wouldn't have been able to if you didn't.
Oh, I didn't research any of the great works though, but you know we're already building a arcology, so you wouldn't need it. I just don't have the school of engineering, but I had it before, I think, and I researched all that stuff there. Am I still making money? All my metal trucks are getting stuck in traffic again.
And it's strange that my smelting factory is closed or production stopped because no raw ore. But right next door, there's 200 tons or 150 tons of raw ore.
That's weird.
It is weird.
I have an overproduction of processors, and my consumer electronics are not producing fast enough. So maybe it's time to add another one.
But at least metal's still going slowly to the arcology. And I have a trade port that actually has 300 tons of metal in it. 300 tons. So I don't know how
What?
actually. Go ahead, Max.
When does it actually export to the Great Works? When you put it on local or on export?
It'll, even if you're exporting, it'll still send it to the Great Works, but it's a little slower because it exports and transfers to the Great Works. But I do have it used locally, so that's the only place it goes.
Okay.
Okay, it's 5 a.m. I get to see if the streetcars actually help with traffic. So rush hour will start here in just a few
Yeah, me
minutes.
too. I gotta somehow put some streetcars in my downtown area, but there's no space in downtown.
There's a little backup of traffic on a crossroads, but I kind of figured that would be the case. I like how people actually walk on the streetcar tracks.
Makes it easier for you and the hospitals. Less fat people.
If only.
Uh,
My traffic has gotten better, but it still could be worked on. But with any city, you're always going to have traffic somewhere, traffic tie-ups.
yeah, it's natural. You know, it's just too much people, you're gonna have problems, no matter where you are.
Oops, I'm running low on oil. I wonder if my train is working. I bet you my TV line is filled up too because I had another depot that had just TVs.
You're selling just TVs, not computers?
No, just TVs.
Oh, okay.
I hate to destroy a whole thing of processors just to put room for TVs, but I will.
You can't just put them to export and shut down part of the factory?
I could, but I have so much money. It's,
You
you
do,
know,
you do.
yeah, I figured I might as well just go ahead and destroy it and set that to export, build a TV one. Because I do want to watch my trade overlay map and see if my train is still working, because sometimes it stops.
Darn.
Your train.
Yes, the train for the trade port. And I'm
It
sure it's probably still working because, well, no, trade trucks will come in and out as well. And I might not even need the train because the trade trucks are coming in so quickly.
Your storage does seem to be a little bit full, though.
Let me bulldoze the freight rail terminal and add it back. Because sometimes it does quit working, and as soon as you add another one, uh, the train will show up. Yeah, you see the train coming in now. Which I don't think I need it because storage is always full. The oil service road really helps with the trucks coming in and out.
Oh, yeah.
But when you have the traffic on the outside and the freeway, there's not much you could do.
Well, your traffic is backing up all the way onto the freeway outside of your city. But I see
Yes,
you have a road just next to the entrance as well.
which kind of ties it up.
Yeah.
Can't do anything about the service road.
The service road doesn't make any problems, but I think that side road does.
which
I
I
might
just
be wrong though.
which I just cut it off, and hopefully it'll free things up outside the city some. So where will it actually make problems within my city? Maybe at this
Yeah, instead
intersection.
of instead of making traffic problems outside of your city, it will be inside of your city.
So somewhere there's gonna be traffic.
Yeah.
I have to see what you guys are doing, but I don't have two screens or dual monitors. I mean, I could load on my iPad, but too lazy to get the iPad.
The graphics in this game is amazing.
Yeah. But I wish there were some things that could be put in, like some bloom for light pollution or something.
Wish I could do bigger maps.
Well, they actually made a pretty good explanation on why they couldn't do bigger maps.
Yeah, but I can still wish.
You can still wish, yes, of course.
Wishful thinking.
I had a couple years ago I bought Cities XL and I decided, well, I'm gonna install it again simply because I watched a time lapse video that Yuttho had sent to me, and I thought, wow, that looks pretty cool. I'd like to do the same thing, and I installed it and played it maybe 10, 15 minutes, and the controls were awkward, and I'm like, nah, I don't really want to learn how to operate this. I haven't uninstalled it, but I just was not in the mood to play it right then.
I wonder what kind of mods they have for it. This is strange. Like, this is the only train station in my city, and it's like average wait time is 260 or 71 now minutes. I don't understand. And I see a train going there all the time. It's just not stopping there to pick up passengers. I don't know.
Well, my average wait time for My streetcars is 77 minutes, which is red, which that sounds like it's too long of a wait time. But I'm having 7,100 riders per day.
I don't see any way that you can improve it actually.
For the streetcars?
For the streetcars, yeah.
Oh.
I don't think there's any way to improve it. 77 minutes.
I'd have to test that out quite a bit because I haven't really used much mass transit. Oh, we got to put bus depots or terminals for when arcology
Oh,
is
yeah.
finished, don't we?
I have no space.
And we're pretty close, 2,250 out of 2,800 tons.
You think we'll finish on time?
Well, not for this episode because we're at 30 minutes now. It's
Oh.
time to call
No.
this episode.
No?
No? We'll go a little bit longer?
If you want to.
We could always do another episode.
Okay. Whoa. What? How did I destroy that building? But yeah, it's up to you.
Yeah, let's go ahead and call it, and then we can do another episode.
Alright.
Well, that's it for this episode. Be sure to subscribe to our channels and continue to watch all the episodes in this series, which may only be 1, 2 at the most. Hopefully we can get Konrad back in here to play with us.
Yeah.
What happened to
Wow.
Konrad? Nobody
Well,
knows.
Nobody knows.
Aliens.
Probably.
Well, we enjoyed it, and everyone have a good day.